Bride knew he was cheating on her, but she waited until her wedding day to get revenge. A wedding day is supposed to be a beautiful, magical moment that you and your partner will remember for the rest of your life. Brides tend to feel all sorts of emotions before their big day, ranging from anxiety to anticipation and happiness. When you get married, you enter a new phase of life, which can be exciting and scary at the same time. From now on, you and your partner are a team. We chose someone we love and trust to share this beautiful journey with us. Unfortunately, sometimes people turn out to be not who we thought they were, and one bride learned that the hard way. Cassie and Alex from Australia had been together for 6 years. They trusted and loved each other deeply. At least that's what Cassie thought. Her boyfriend never gave her a reason to worry about him cheating on her, and she always felt that he loved her as much as she loved him. After a few months of being together, they knew they wanted to get married one day and have a family of their own. They were serious about their relationship, and Cassie was sure Alex was the one. So when he finally proposed to her, she was ecstatic. They planned every little aspect of their wedding together and thought their ceremony would go off without a hitch. Their parents were just excited about their big day as Cassie and Alex were. Their friends and siblings were counting down the days to attend the wedding. Little did they know what would happen during the ceremony. No one, not even Cassie herself, could have ever imagined that something so devastating would happen to her on her big day. She was lucky to figure it out just before the wedding ceremony. Otherwise, she would be in for an unhappy, doomed marriage. The night before the wedding, Cassie was hanging out with her bridesmaids at a hotel. They were drinking champagne, dancing, and having fun when Cassie heard her phone vibrate in her pocket. It was a text message from a number she didn't recognize. Curious, she opened the text and began reading. Cassie was confused and astonished by what she was looking at. Her heart started racing as she read the first sentence. The message said, "I wouldn't marry him, will you?" Followed by several explicit photos of Alex and screenshots of his conversations with another woman. She took a closer look at the screenshots, in which her fiancé was clearly chatting with another girl and even sending inappropriate photos of himself. Cassie couldn't believe her eyes. How could her boyfriend of 6 years betray her like this? Most importantly, how did she never suspect anything? Along with the messages were selfies her fiancé took with another woman. All the conversations and photos were recent, which hurt Cassie even more. She knew that what she was seeing was real. Her fiancé has been cheating on her for a while, and he was good at hiding it. She felt like her heart broke into a million pieces. The person whom she trusted more than anyone else in this world was a liar who obviously didn't care about her in the slightest. She burst into tears, and her friends all ran to hug her. When Cassie explained what Alex had done, they threatened to hurt him and told her to call him and cancel the wedding right away. Cassie thought about it for a moment, and as much she wanted to cancel it, she knew it was too late. Her friends and family had spent a lot of money just to be there with her on her special day. Some of her guests had to take a vacation as they came from another state, so canceling the wedding would be unfair. The wedding ceremony was only a few hours away, and everything was already paid for. Cassie couldn't fall asleep that night. She was thinking of Alex, their relationship, and all the beautiful memories they made together. She still loved him, but she knew she couldn't marry him anymore. She told her bridesmaids that the wedding would still be on, but not the way they imagined. Cassie came up with a plan on how she was going to get revenge on Alex and decided to keep it a secret. The next morning, Cassie put on her wedding dress while holding back her tears. Today was the day everyone would know what kind of person Alex really was. She went to the ceremony with her head high and a smile on her face. No one could tell that she was broken inside, not even her fiancé. As she walked down the aisle, she looked him in the eyes. Her facial expression said it all. Cassie was furious with him, although he still had no clue what she was about to do. While standing next to Alex, she looked at him one more time and then turned to her friends and family. She took a deep breath and started with her speech. "There will be no wedding today," she said. The audience gasped. She continued, "It seems like Alex is not who I thought he was." Alex looked at her in shock and reached for her hand. He noticed that she had her cell phone in her hand. At that point, she proceeded to read out loud all the texts that Alex had sent to another woman. Cassie looked at Alex again in hopes of hearing an apology or something along those lines, but instead, he had an empty look on his face. Alex didn't seem upset, just slightly embarrassed. He had nothing to say to Cassie and the guests. He left the church with his best man by his side, leaving his family behind, who were horrified by what happened. "I love all of you, and as horrible as this is, I'm glad you are all here. There will not be a wedding reception today, but instead, there will be a celebration of honesty, finding true love and following your heart, even when it hurts," Cassie said. She decided to have her wedding cake anyway and enjoyed it with her friends and family. Cassie also attended her wedding party and danced all night with her bridesmaids. She had an incredible time, despite learning what her fiancé has been doing behind her back all these months, possibly even years.